How's it going, ladies and gents? The phone... Actually, no, it's holding up for once. Welcome to Car Vlogs. They're returning for one of three that I got going for me. Once again, as you know, the story. I swear the phone is moving. The camera's framed more this way. As you know, when I'm in a SJC parking lot for more than 5 minutes, that means it's a good time to do a car vlog update about how my life's been going. So, what have we had going on this week? Well, I graduated. No, I didn't. It's been my first week back home as a bit of a vacation. You know, I'm on my summer break since uni finished. And that's been pretty cool. That's been really, really cool. Is that the sun, or is that someone actually who can see? No, that's just the sun. Okay. Yeah, I graduated from uni. No, I didn't graduate. Fuck me. I happened to finish first year. That was cool. Came home Saturday, and I mean, you know some of this already if you've watched like Resident Evil 3 Part 1. I did kind of talk about the fact that I wouldn't be at university for much longer. I think I recorded that the night that I went home, or like the night before I went home. I recorded it at like midnight, so it was of the day I went home, but it was of the night before. Point is, yeah, so I've been home for a week now. It's Friday, April 19th. This is probably going out to you Saturday, April 20th. I don't know. I am having, it's been an interesting week. I've been doing a lot. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been talking with Parker. I've been talking with my siblings. I've been talking with this new friend of mine from Toronto that well, she's really nice. And I've been talking with a guy I make films with. I've been talking with just a whole lot of people. And the things are going smoothly. Of course, sprinkled in throughout the weeks or whatnot, I've been working on my film. For those of you who don't know, I do have a film being worked on, a big project. It's called Equilibrium, a Death Note fan film. But it is pretty cool, and I am looking forward to getting it off its feet and behind a screen. But yeah, no, aside from that, this week has been like a big kind of return to practice. Got some stuff sorted out so that way I could go back to work and rejoin the workforce. I'll be going back to work on May 6th. Working again for my father's company. What was it? Fuck. Yeah, so I've been doing that. I've been going back to drawing, so I just drew this WarioWare character named Art. And now I turn my attention to either Augie from Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which is just fucking wonderful, or I turn my attention to Meg from Brawl Stars, because that is the legendary brawler Parker picked for me to do. I've been doing a lot of YouTube lately. Like I've been recording a lot of YouTube lately. I know it hasn't come out yet, but I've been starting a new series of Sonic Colors Ultimate on the Switch. So that one's been good. Every episode's been like 30 minutes, but I've been tackling like 7 levels at a time, and it's been pretty good, pretty fast paced. My commentary's not the best, but you feel like you're on drugs playing Sonic Colors. I gotta be honest with you. Aside from that, I've been tackling Resident Evil 3. I was hoping I would have Resident Evil 3 done by the end of this week. I really did. I just recorded, what part are we on? Is it part 6? Yesterday, to give you little timestamps, yesterday, April 18th, I destroyed my headphones, raging at the very game we're talking about, Resident Evil 3. So, yeah. And then today I recorded another episode, and things went well. I cleared like a whole area within the hour, and it was super good. It was super fast paced, and I was super productive with it. But I have to go back and redo all that progress off camera, of course, because as you'll find out very soon, well, probably not very soon, it'll probably come out weeks from now, but um, I didn't collect the Magnum gun, the Lightning Hawk. So I gotta go back and do that. But aside from that, it's been cool. I've been driving my brother and my good friend here and dropping them off back home every day since I gotten back. So I've been maximizing my hours at home. Been taking the dog for walks, and it's been pretty cool. And yeah. So it's been, I don't know. It's been a really interesting week for me. Though admittedly it is kind of a weird place to be in because it doesn't feel productive, That's the one part about how I was raised and where I'm at right now that I don't like, is that it doesn't feel productive. It feels pleasing for me, and it feels rewarding, and it feels nice to just do this stuff. And I enjoy it. It brings me a certain sense of joy, a certain sense of happiness. But the problem is that my parents, especially my father, ingrained in me at a young age that video games are bad and all that jazz that we all know. So I can't sit there and enjoy video games in their entirety, because part of me will always only be fulfilled if I'm working my ass off at a place to earn money, or if I'm, at school learning for a career that I can't even guarantee will make it in today's society. But I don't know. That's its whole own socioeconomic debate, and you can talk about the American dream and how it's dead, and the fact that we're disillusioned, and the economy and prices and all that jazz. That's a whole different string of things. I don't know. I'm not a guy who likes to tailor his soul to money, is the thing. I don't hold as much of a value for cash as most people do, I would think. I just don't care as much for it. And I'm very well aware of the fact that money doesn't buy happiness, and I acknowledge that fact. I respect that fact, and I do kind of live by that kind of ideology in that sense. So working jobs or whatnot, doesn't mean much to me. I mean, I does. I need to live, I get that. But it doesn't mean much to me in the sense that it doesn't fulfill me the same way. So I'm in this kind of awkward middle state, and I've been going on in a weird tangent. I don't know why. Yeah. Tuesday, I saw The Three Morons. We recorded the podcast episode, Gotta Go Fast, coming out to you later this week, actually. Or within the week, Friday to Friday. But we recorded that, and that was pretty good. And I think it was probably one of our better ones in terms of organization and professionality, which is arguably the complete opposite of what The Three Morons should be, but it is what it is, I don't know. I tried getting in touch with Parker to see if I could hang out with him. It's a little difficult, but I'm working on it. Gonna try and plan something with my siblings too. I'm seeing my oldest sister and my youngest sister tomorrow. Actually, on the day you're seeing this, I'm seeing them on Saturday, which is gonna be pretty cool because we're celebrating my littlest sister's birthday, and then afterwards I'm hanging out with my oldest sister for some quality bonding time. And aside from that, there's not much. There's not much. There's not much to talk about. I don't know what there is. You'd think there'd be more to talk about because it's the end of university and the beginning of the new year. And I guess, in a way, retrospectively, I do have all the time from when I started this recording to when I ended the last recording that I could be discussing. But I don't know what you want me to talk about with that. I mean, I don't know. I recorded a lot of games, did a lot of shit for school. It was all right, I guess. Performed a scene, did it as close to perfect as I could probably get. And made some, you know, I don't know. 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 I don't. What I will say, though, not that it matters much, not that it'll probably lead to anything. What I will say, though, I may or may not possibly be on the cusp, or I guess the precipice, if you will, of having a romantic interest. I just might be. I mean, I try not to crush on people is the thing. Like, I don't know if I've told this before or not. If it's all up to me, if all the cards are in my hand, right? I'm still old-fashioned in the sense that I want to date to marry someone. I don't just date to date. I want to date to marry someone. And so I'm a bit old-fashioned in that ideology, which sounds weird to say because I thought it was the common standard, but I guess it's not what these new generations. Suffice it to say, if all cards are in my hand, and I'm the one making all the moves, first I find someone physically attractive. And that's fine and all, right? And I find a lot of people physically attractive. Like, it is what it is. I don't have much of a taste. At least it's not a very picky one. What interests me, though, is personality more than anything. I happen to really enjoy what it is that makes this person unique to other people. And I like seeing, what we have in common. And I like learning about people, and I like the intricacies of how they work and the psychology of it all. And I enjoy more what's internal than what's external when it comes to people, especially those I'm dating. So first, typically, if it's all up to me, I find someone physically attractive because in a relationship that's typically a key. And then after that, I go to personality, and I like to know them personally. And then I start to develop a crush on them, because I'm not going to, base this whole relationship with this person that I might spend my entire rest of my life with. I'm not going to base it all off looks alone. That feels unfair. And I also want to be able to sit there and actually acknowledge the fact and be able to promise them the fact, and, just have the wholesome idea that I can accept them for all that they are and all their flaws and everything, and I can cherish them for that. Which sounds ridiculous, and it might sound corny and cliche and cheesy and everything, and whatever adjectives you got for it, but it's just how I operate. In my mind, it's the ideal way to do so. And so I like to get to know people first, personally, and then I start crushing on them, because I don't just crush randomly on random people. That's not what I do. And I got, I might be on the cusp of knowing someone at an okay enough capacity to start crushing on them. But don't get your hopes up. No, I don't know. And my god, it's starting to really roast in this car. Holy shit. I haven't been able to play as much Brawl Stars as I wanted to lately. I've been really busy. Really busy. But I gotta shave for tomorrow, Saturday. And I'm going to shave for tomorrow. Aside from that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I'm looking forward to playing more of the quarry with Alex, and, seeing what else life holds in store. If I can get my main goal for these next couple weeks, because I'm still home, still readily available, I'm still not working until May 6th, which is like 3 weeks from the time I left uni to when I start. So I've got about 2 weeks left. My goal is to finish Resident Evil 3, hopefully at least max halfway through next week. If I can finish Resident Evil 3, I can get all the videos uploaded on the channel. I can dedicate a day or two to wrapping up at least the main campaign of Sonic Colors, and that gives me a whole lot of room. And maybe, on Sunday, me and Alex record a lot of the quarry, and if those chapters are short enough, then we can get through a lot of them pretty quickly. And then from there, we can just well, from there, you know, we only have a few more Corey chapters to do, and then it works. It works. So I don't know. I'm hoping to wrap up a lot of things very soon, and I think that'll be really cool to do. Oh, I don't know how long this will go on for, and I don't know how dated this will be by the time I am, you know, posting this, but I happen to be on a win streak with the unknown. I've gotten quads every match, and I'm at 4. I'm at 4, which means I might beat a bunch of previous records, depending on what happens, but we will have to wait and see with that one. Aside from that, I'm not going to waste more of your time. I think that's all I've got for this car vlog. I rambled on a little bit in the middle there, but that's, you know, that is what it is. If you didn't want to hear it, you would have clicked off the video by now. Whoa, dropped my phone there for a second. Either way, that's going to wrap that one up. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the Zenith Medium. I'm Jay Silver, and that was another car vlog number I don't remember. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all hopefully very, very soon. Later, guys.